Hi friends, we'll solve problem on kinematics of rigid bodies. What is given in this problem? At the instant shown in figure, the end B of the rod AB is moving rightwards along the floor with velocity of 2 meters per second. Find angular velocity of rod, velocity of end A of the rod, and velocity of a point on the rod 2 meter from end B. Take length of bar AB as 5 meters. In problem what is given, the end B of rod AB is moving rightwards along the floor with velocity 2 meters per second. That means this end B is moving rightward. Therefore, if I'll represent this velocity rightward, this one VB, where VB is given in problem, which is equal to 2 meters per second. Now vertical wall and horizontal floor is given, single body problem. If end B of the bar slides in rightward direction, end A has to slide in downward direction. Therefore, I'll represent what? Direction of linear velocity of point A, which is vertically downward along the wall. That means VA vertically downward, where VA is unknown. What you know, only VB equal to 2 meters per second. Now on a rigid body, you know directions of linear velocities of 2 points. To represent center of rotation, that is ICR, will draw perpendiculars to VA and perpendiculars to VB. If we draw perpendicular to VA, VA vertical you are getting, therefore perpendicular to VA, what will get here? Horizontal line. And perpendicular to VB if we draw, where VB is horizontal, we'll get a vertical line if we draw perpendicular to VB. Point of intersection represents center of rotation. Say this one is perpendicular to VB. This angle 90 degree. Here this angle is also 90 degree. Once we'll draw perpendiculars to V and VB, what point of intersection you are getting? This one is a point I, center of rotation, ICR. Now assume IAB is a triangular plate and it rotates about point I. Now VA downward, VB rightward. From this one we'll decide direction of angular velocity of rod AB. Assuming this is a triangular plate, say this one is a hinge at this stage, assuming this one is a hinge, and triangular plate rotates about I, VB rightward, VA downward, that means definitely omega, direction of omega, angular velocity is anti-clockwise. I'll represent this as omega AB. Length of bar AB is 5 meters. From this 5 meter, and this angle is also given in problem, inclination of bar at this instant is 60 degrees. As this angle is known, easily we will find out length IA and length IB. AB is 5 meter long, length AB is 5 meter. That means this horizontal length of side means IA is equal to IA. Can you write IA as this one is 5 meters and adjacent length to the angle is 60. Therefore horizontal means adjacent side is AB cos of 60. AB length will substitute here. This one is 5 meters. Cos of this angle 60 degree. Therefore what length IA will get here is, using calculator if you calculate, IA comes out to be cos 60 is half, that means this one is 2.5 meters. Similarly, IB if you want to find out, which is nothing but this vertical length opposite to the angle, therefore sine of this angle 60, that means IB is written as length of bar AB into sine of 60. AB if we substitute here, AB is 5, sine of this angle 60 degree. If we calculate using calculator, length IB comes out to be 4.3 33 meters. Now as you are getting these two lengths, again one more length is required because velocity of point C you have to find out, where this next point is at what distance which is given in problem. Find angular velocity of rod, velocity of end A of rod, and velocity of a point on the rod 2 meters from end B. That means from end B at 2 meters there is one more point, say point C. Now you have to find out linear velocity of point C. If you want to find out linear velocity of any point on a rigid body, that linear velocity is always perpendicular to radius of rotation. Therefore, what we'll do here, we'll join this point C to point I so that IC becomes radius of rotation. If we'll join here, this line is what IC, and linear velocity of point C is now perpendicular to IC. Therefore, if I draw here a line which one is perpendicular to this IC, you will get velocity in this direction. Say this one is VC and this angle is 90 degree. BC length is known, it is a 2 meter. Now what is the direction of linear velocity of point C is important. If I'll assume if VC is inclined at some angle, you can say alpha with a horizontal. VC is inclined at an angle of alpha with horizontal. If I'll draw here perpendicular to VC is IC, that means this angle, if we think any line is inclined at an angle of say alpha with horizontal, if we draw perpendicular to from trigonometry, this angle comes out to be angle alpha. Now IA length and IB length is known. Next target is we have to find out length IC and we will find out angle alpha. So that applying single equation V equal to R omega, we will get all linear velocities as well as we will get all angular velocities. For that one, length IC if you want to find out, in triangle IBC, you know length BC equal to 2 meter, you know length IB equal to 4.33 meters. Now using this IB and BC length and this angle, as this one is 60, that means this angle is 30 degree. In triangle IBC we'll use cosine rule, and using cosine rule we'll find out length IC. Therefore, in triangle IBC, using cosine rule, this length IC is equal to square root of, these two lengths are known, IB and BC. Therefore, IB square plus BC square minus 2 times IB into BC into cos of angle between these two lines, where angle is 30 degree, therefore cos of 30 degree. Now length IB you have calculated, length IB is equal to 4.33 meters, so 4.33 square. Length BC is given in problem, which is from end B point C is at 2 meter, therefore this one is a 2, so 2 square minus 2 times 4.33 into 2 into cos of 30 degree. Using calculator, if we calculate this length IC comes out to be 2.78 meters. Now that inclination alpha, if you want to find out this angle alpha in triangle IBC, now you know length BC, you know length IC, you know length IB, you know one angle that is 30 degree. If you use the sine rule, any length of side, if you take say IC divided by sine of 30 equal to angle alpha, if you want to find out now, opposite length is BC, so we will write BC upon sine of alpha. That means BC upon sine alpha equal to IC upon sine of 30. In same triangle IBC, now we will apply sine rule. In same triangle cosine rule already there. Now using sine rule in same triangle again I will represent here. This point is I. What we are getting here, this line is IC, point is C. Then what we have done here, below point I there is point B. This length we are represented length BC. This one is bar. Now in this one angle alpha you want to find out. This angle what you are getting is what, 30 degree, and you know length IC as well as length BC. Now using sine rule, alpha if you want to find out, what we'll do here, length BC upon sine of opposite angle alpha equal to 30 angle you know length IC you know, IC upon sine of angle 30. Length BC is given as a 2 meters divided by sine of angle alpha equal to IC length is 2.78 meters divided by sine of 30 degree. Now using this sine rule, angle alpha if we find out, this angle comes out to be 21.08 degrees. Now all angles as well as lengths are known, therefore one by one what is known from that one if we start, let's see here, VB is known, therefore first equation what will apply is for VB, center of rotation is I, therefore VB equal to IB into omega AB. VB is known, IB is known, we'll find out omega AB. Next, VA when we'll find out, VA equal to IA into omega AB. Omega AB is known, IA is known, what we'll get is VA. Third, VC will find out, which is equal to IC into omega AB, we'll get VC. Inclination of VC with horizontal is 21.08 degrees. Therefore, one by one, same equation V equal to R omega will apply for solution of this problem. Therefore, for this bar AB, for bar AB, what is known is VB. Therefore, VB equal to IB into omega AB. VB already given. VB what is given is equal to, this is the 2 meters. IB length we have calculated, that is 4.33 meters into omega AB. That means what we'll get here, omega AB equal to 2 upon 4.33. This answer comes out to be 0.462 radians per second. Direction of omega already are represented in figure. This one is anti-clockwise. This one is your first answer. Next, VA when we'll find out, again V equal to R into omega, where here radius is what, IA into again omega AB. Length IA you have calculated, length IA is 2.5, omega AB you are getting as 0.462. Therefore, VA, linear velocity of point A, using calculator if you find out, this length comes out to be 1.155 meters per second, and this velocity is in downward direction. Similarly, VC if you find out now, that VC is equal to IC into omega AB, where VC means linear velocity of point C. The distance of point C from center of rotation means IC into again a bar is AB. IC length you have calculated, which one is 2.78 meters. Omega is 0.462 radians per second. Therefore, what VC you are getting here is 1.28 meters per second. And this velocity is inclined to the horizontal at what angle? This is 21.08 degrees. Thank you.